Hello everyone and Mr. Kosa. My name is Caecilia Nanda with student number 2212140049.
And my name is Ivory Leica. My student number is 2212140051. And today we are going to share what have you learned about scientific approach, discovery learning, inquiry-based learning, project-based learning, and cooperative language learning.
Scientific approach. Definition: the scientific approach is a way of learning that mimics how scientists discover new knowledge. It involves a series of steps like observation, questioning, hypothesis development, experimentation, data analysis, and conclusion. Purpose: to develop critical thinking, problem-solving skills, and an understanding of the scientific method. Benefit: students learn to ask questions, gather evidence, analyze information, and draw conclusions independently. How it works: teachers present a phenomenon or problem. Students observe, ask questions, develop hypotheses, conduct experiments or simulation, analyze data, and draw conclusions. Example: in a science class, students might investigate the effect of different light colors on plant growth. They would observe existing plants, develop a hypothesis about which color affects growth most, conduct an experiment with different colored lights, collect data on plant height, and analyze the results to draw a conclusion.
Discovery learning. The definition of discovery learning is a student-centered approach where students actively construct their own knowledge through exploration and investigation. The purpose is to develop critical thinking, problem-solving skills, and a deeper understanding of concepts. The benefit: students become more engaged and retain information better when they discover it themselves. How discovery learning works: teachers provide materials and resources. Students manipulate objects, conduct experiments, or research information to discover a concept or principle. For the example, in a math class, students might be given a various manipulatives like blocks or counters to explore addition and subtraction concepts before being formally introduced to them.
Inquiry-based learning. Definition: similar to discovery learning, inquiry-based learning involves students actively investigating a question or problem. However, it typically emphasizes formulating their own questions and designing their own investigations. Purpose: to develop critical thinking, problem-solving skills, research abilities, and a deeper understanding of concepts. Benefit: students become independent learners who are curious and take ownership of their learning. How it works: teachers present a driving question or problem. Students research, develop their own questions, design an investigation, gather information, analyze data, and present findings. Example: in a history class, students might be presented with a historical event and asked to develop their own research questions about its causes or consequences. They will then research, analyze primary and secondary sources, and present their findings.
Project-based learning. The definition of project-based learning is a student-centered approach where students learn by completing a project that requires applying their knowledge and skills to solve a real-world problem. The purpose is to develop critical thinking, problem-solving skills, collaboration, communication, and research skills in a real-world context. The benefit: students become more independent learners who are curious and take ownership of their learning. How project-based learning works: teachers present a driving question or problem while the student research, develop their own questions, design an investigation, gather information, analyze the data, and present their findings. For the example, in an engineering class, students might be tasked with designing and building a model bridge that can withstand a certain amount of weight. This would involve researching bridge types, planning their design, constructing the model, testing its strength, and presenting their findings.
Cooperative language learning. Definition: cooperative language learning is a learning approach where students work together in small groups to learn a language. Purpose: to develop language proficiency, communication skills, collaboration skills, and cultural awareness. Benefits: students get opportunities to practice speaking, listening, and working together in a safe and supportive environment. How it works: teachers structure activities where students work in small groups to complete tasks, share ideas, and practice the target language. Example: in a language class, students might be divided into groups to role-play a conversation at a restaurant or work on a presentation together using the target language.
And that is the end of our sharing. Thank you.